Hi folks, welcome to another episode of Free Gift Friday, where we bring to you something for free on Fridays related to streamlining and optimizing your business. Whether that be a proven strategy, a juicy tidbit, a $1 million network connection, or free access to software, whether it be a trial or a long-term subscription, three things are always true. One, it's always on Fridays. Two, it's always free. And three, it's always related to streamlining and optimizing your business. So welcome. This is episode 12. That's right, folks, 12. We have been doing this for 12 weeks, which means we've been doing it for 3 solid months. And let me tell you, where we are today is years ahead of where we were just 3 months ago on episode 1. And that's basically what I want to talk to you today about, which is capitalizing on your efforts, optimizing them, to what you put into your business to make it successful. So capitalizing on your efforts to ensure the success of your business. So we're going to give you some information, maybe tell a story or two, and we're also going to give you access to some software for free. That's right. Much free things. So anyway, okay, so when you get into entrepreneurship, usually it's because you're an expert at something. You know that you have a genius you want to share, that you can play on a bigger stage, that you can serve more people, and that you're called to share your expertise on this bigger stage with this greater audience. And you got here because you had a level of excellence that you were living up to, right? You were delivering a level of excellence, of quality, that you knew deserved to be out in the world. And so when you got here as an entrepreneur, I bet you people told you done is better than none, right? And so you're thinking, well, how does that go against what I've learned all these years up to this point, which is deliver high quality, deliver excellence, right? How does just get it done, just get it out there compare with delivering excellence? Like this is a tug of war going on in your head, right? So the done is better than none is easier said than done, right? Because you're probably playing this war in your head. And I totally get that. I was there too. In fact, I'm an engineer, and as engineers, we are taught to perfect, right? To choose the best solution and deliver the best solution. So I'm with you, right? So I created a process for myself, for my business, that allowed me to do both. To do the done is better than none, but also deliver excellence, deliver high quality. And so here's how it goes. You want to create, meaning come up with the idea, implement, do a first pass, right? Figure out what the minimum of that thing is, deliver it, perfect it. Because how many times have you delivered something and then you looked back on it and you're like, ugh, no. So perfect it or iterate on it. And then scale and repeat. So you come up with your idea. Now your idea could be a new invention, but it could also just be an iteration in your business. So it could be, now I'm going to start a blog. Now I'm going to start a podcast. Now I'm going to create a digital course. Now I'm going to do this, that, the other thing, right? But choose one thing, create it, come up with the idea, the vision behind that one thing, then create it, put in the effort, the money, the time to create it, but do it on the small scale, right? So you want to have the grand vision in place, but you want to do the first pass. What is the thing that I care most about, and how do I meet that in a high quality way that really delivers excellence? So for instance, I get this all the time. I want to deliver a digital course, but creating a digital course, man, I got to create the videos. I got to come up with the workbooks. I have to, all these modules, it's, 12 modules or 12 weeks or 12 this or 12 that. I have to have graphics. I have to have videos. I have to have this. I have to have that. You have to have a product page, a thank you page. You got to have pages to represent all the modules. You have to have the integration of all the e-commerce. You have to have the email campaigns. You have to have the advertising, the marketing. There's a lot that goes into digital courses. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot. But you don't need all of that to deliver on day one. In fact, you basically don't need any of it, because you could deliver a course live first, and you could deliver it for free, the first iteration. And we always say in the entrepreneur world, never deliver your time for free, right? But here's what you're doing. You're not delivering your time for free. You're offering a digital course to founding members, and to your founding members, they have requirements. They need to provide you feedback. They need to socialize to you. To their friends and family. They need to give you testimonials, so on and so forth. So as a founding member of a new course you're developing, they get to take it for free, except that they have to pay with their time and their referral, right? Now, obviously, they're only going to refer if they liked the course, but still, they are doing something in exchange. So it's not free, and it's tied to the fact that this is limited. It's limited to founding members. It's limited to the first iteration. So you're recording on the fly. You're recording these courses while you're doing them, and then you can put them into software that will then deliver them as digital courses later. So that is what I mean by define what the first iteration is. What do you absolutely need in order to deliver excellence the first time, right? The first iteration. What do you need for the second? What do you need for the third? What do you need? So on and so forth. Then you'll get into a cadence of choosing these small increments to deliver, and delivering them with high quality. And your audience will see that, and they'll reward you for it, right? Because there's a level of cadence to that. So when we delivered our very first YouTube episode, it was outside, the video quality was terrible, it was windy, we didn't have any fancy graphics or anything, we didn't have any fancy backgrounds or foregrounds, we didn't have any of that. And then as time went on, we added the fancy background, even more time went on, we added the fancy foregrounds, we added thumbnails, we built out the banners and the videos on our YouTube channel, the promotional videos. We built all of this out, but on day one, we literally just threw up a live video. We did a Facebook and a YouTube live, and we threw it up there. That's it. That was our low barrier to entry. Now, over time, I will probably go back and re-record those videos, but they actually work in my favor right now because they show you the iteration of going from 0 to 60, from 0 to success. Because I started just like everybody else with a clean slate. There was nothing on my YouTube channel when I started this Free Gift Friday. In fact, I started Free Gift Friday because I wanted to learn how to optimize YouTube. So in the process of creating these videos, I have been learning more and more about how to optimize my use of YouTube. And so you can see the evolution if you watch the video series you can see the evolution of where we added in backgrounds, where we added in foregrounds, where we added in our social media, our logo. Sorry, everything's mirrored. It's weird. And the foreground, this banner right here that tells you what we're talking about today. We added thumbnails. I have an amazing graphics team, so kudos to my team that creates all these graphics. I don't do it. But we didn't start there. So that's my point, is that it's been an iteration over time. And what mattered to me at the beginning was to deliver something for free, to deliver something useful to my clientele. So what the background looked like, what the foreground looked like, didn't matter. Having the perfect YouTube channel, that didn't matter. What mattered was that I was delivering value to the people watching. And so all of these videos are completely free. They offer you free access to something you might not otherwise have access to. So the thing that we often start with when we start in business is to go on social media and start to put out some content for free, right? Some quotes, some memes, some photos. This is especially true on Instagram, right? Of creating photo quotes, creating beautiful pictures, creating that brand for ourselves that's really going to convey to our audience who we are and how much value we bring. And maybe you're doing this on YouTube as well, right? But these are all steps that entrepreneurs take to put their first foot forward in the market as they start to build out their social media channels. And they're starting to offer all this value for free to get a foothold in the market, to say, hey, here I am, I have value, and I'm giving it all to you completely free. Someday I might tell you about a cool opportunity I have for you, but right now I'm going to offer you all this value for free. And we put in all this effort. We post every day. We post on multiple social media channels. And the reward is sometimes not always visible. And so that's where the software comes into play that I want to offer you today, which is capitalize on all that work that you're doing on social media and pull it into your website so that you're giving your audience, no matter what door they enter, all the doors. So you're like telling them, come into my castle and walk through, take a tour of all the different ways that you can get to know me. So here is my YouTube channel and all the things on my YouTube channel. Here is my Instagram feed and all the things on my Instagram feed, so on and so forth. But you're doing it in one shop. And so you have this website, this beautiful website. And at first, it's just gorgeous. It's just what we call a beautiful brochure, right? It has your Instagram feed. It has your YouTube. It has information about you. It has information about your company. And then eventually, you add products and services. You add courses. You add podcasts. You add blogs. You add membership sites. You add TV, radio. You add all of this stuff. But you always keep it on your website. Your website is kind of like the Cliff Notes version to everything you have out in the world, right? It's like the little tidbit about this, the little tidbit about that. And so the software that I have for you today is called Elfsight, like the little elves at Christmas time, Elfsight. And I created a easy bit.ly link for you because the URL is quite lengthy, but it's free software. The base model is completely free forever. But if you upgrade, and you have to also use my affiliate link, so disclaimer, that brings me to another point is we're in development right now of creating intros and outros to all these videos, which will tell you the intro will go over what Free Gift Friday is, but then it also has the disclaimer. So the links that are in my description, sometimes they're to my sites, sometimes they're to other people's sites, sometimes they're affiliate links, and sometimes they're not. So it's totally up to you if you want to choose to click on any of these links. None of them will cost you anything. Some of them will give you extra features or money back or whatever, and some of them won't. So some of them are just giving me kudos for saying, hey, thanks for referring. Some of them are actually paying me a commission. Some of them are paying both of us a commission. So anyway, that's a disclaimer. You can choose to go off on your own and use your own link, or you can choose to click on one of my links. It doesn't matter to me. I just want you to have access and to know about these software products. With this particular software product, you get money in the credits towards the use if you upgrade to a premium, but you don't have to. They actually do have a free version that you can use forever. So again, it's called Elfsight, and what does it do? It actually is a tool to embed feeds from other things, from social media and other things, onto your website, so you can have this beautiful collection of all the different things that are out there in the world that you are contributing to. So, it's a way for you to include your YouTube channel on your website, for you to include your Instagram feed on your website, your Facebook, your LinkedIn, so on and so forth. It also allows you to have link backs to all your social media in one place. It has a number of different features and functionalities. It's super cheap software. It's really inexpensive, really affordable if you should upgrade, but you do get a lot in the free version, and the free version is for life. So anyway, that is my episode, my 12th episode of Free Gift Friday. I hope this information has been useful to you. Remember, create, implement, perfect, and scale, and repeat. This will get you to all the levels of business, because it's just a process for you to remember to not just on a single product to deliver and then perfect and iterate on, but also in your business. So, when you start, you could try to deliver everything all at once, or you could deliver one thing. So create, implement, deliver, perfect, and scale, meaning add the next product, add the next product, add the next product, so on and so forth. So that's a cool process for you to use, easy to remember, easy to use, for you to always stay focused, but always be scaling, be prepared to accept success no matter where you are and when you are in business, and then how to streamline and optimize your business and your success. And then don't forget, in the description below will be a link to Elfsight, which will allow you to capitalize on all this work you're doing on social media and allow you to bring it in to your website, so that way people will get to see all the places that you're contributing to in the world and all the amazing things that you're doing. So again, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, I would love for you to subscribe and hit the bell so you get reminded every Friday when we bring you something new for free. Cheers, everyone.